Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're going to be doing a coaching session, and this is going to be for Ryze. I believe this is a silver Ryze game. So special thanks to David for the generous donation. This is patch 820. Now, I will just come out and say I have coached David on a lot of different games before. I'm not a Ryze Grandmaster, so I'm not going to know specifically like certain matchups or all-in timing windows and things like that. But, you know, and David knows that. So, you know, he's mostly looking for help on sort of decision-making and macro lane management and things like that. So that's what we're going to be focusing on a lot in this coaching session. If you do like this coaching session or you want to watch some more, I'll have a playlist linked in the description that you can find. If you want a coaching session yourself, it's just $20 off stream or $25 on stream. And if you become a channel member through PayPal, which is just $5 a month, then you get $5 off of any coaching or guides that you want to commission. And you get access to our members-only Discord. You can play with us on Viewers Night. Mr. Magpie does a $10 monthly RP giveaway for members on the Discord. So there's a lot of fun stuff that goes into if you want to help support the channel for $5 a month, like a Twitch sub. Anyways, let's go ahead and get in here. Nocturne, I don't know, Jax can gank early, but we have to keep an eye on that. I would definitely be afraid of Nocturne early on, though. Speed this up a little bit here. Yeah, I think you're handling this lane appropriately. Just keep it about even. I wouldn't push too hard early. You probably could push her in, but and she's probably typing right there. If somebody stops like that, then it's likely they're typing. So they could be raging at their team, but they could also be calling in asking for a gank. So if you see typing, usually you want to be a little extra cautious because they might be calling in a gank. Okay, good. You got to ignite out. Which gold do you have? Of course, you usually want to try to time your back, push her in, and then back for your tier, if it makes sense. Okay, Nocturne's up there. Yeah, you guys can probably fight him. You got priority in the lane. Okay, good. Watch out for the Syndra. Oh god. Hopefully it goes the other way. Oh, she's out of mana. Yeah, you can definitely fight her. You're kind of out of mana too, but that was good. Yeah, so I'd go ahead and just probably try to push this in and then back, because she's probably backing right now. And she's out of mana, so... Okay, good. Ward. No missing. What is she at? Okay, oh wow, she went tier also. Okay, so she's gonna do like no damage to you with her ult. Okay, I'm surprised by that. She's basically committing to a farm off here, which I'm not sure if you want to do that against Ryze, but I don't know, maybe that's the new thing with her. I thought almost for certain that she typically wants to get Ludens. But Okay, well. Hey, what's up, Night Panther? Okay, yeah, so just farm it off, still be afraid of Nocturne until we see his ult. Now, I can see in the replay he's level 4, but and we know he's behind a little bit. I didn't know he was that far behind. Jax is getting really good vision. Where'd you put your control ward? Over here? Okay, that's fine. Usually I like to favor vision on the bot side because that's where Dragon is. So I would have probably put the control ward either here or here to help your bot lane keep control over the Dragon area. Okay, he's bottom. She's basically out of mana. Okay. See if you can get that blue off Jax. I don't know if he's gonna give it to you or not, but yeah, you should try to push up and then ping and see if you can get it. I don't know if you asked him or not, but extremely good on a tier stacker, especially Ryze. Yeah, at least ask. If you didn't ask for the blue, at least try to ask for it. Like I said, I can't see the chat, so I don't know. You may have already asked for it, but... Okay, what'd you get? Okay, just going for the full... Is that... Okay. Is blasting one in that recipe? Archangels? I guess it is. I can't remember. I haven't played a tier user. I thought it was just tier book. Like tier lost chapter and then completion. Okay, nice. Good grab. Get this. Okay, get her flash. Yeah, some people in chat are giving you more specific, like, Ryze tips, which is good, because I don't know some of these.
Team double kill.
Oh, if you got the stun. Okay, yeah, you got it, Okay, nice. Oh, that shield. Nice, good job. Okay, good bait, yeah. We knew he didn't have ult because he used it earlier, so yeah, it was good. Yeah, definitely after you push that leave, I think. Yeah, you've got your TP. I mean, it's pretty risky. If she hits you with a stun, it's probably bad. Okay, yeah. People in chat are confirming. I was like, am I crazy? It doesn't have a blasting one, right? No, it does not have a blasting one, so I don't know what she's doing. Yeah, so you're really far ahead of her, not only because you killed her and you're up CS, but because her build doesn't make any sense, so... Nocturne's really fed though, so we still gotta respect the jungler. Can't muscle up on her too much if we don't know where he is. You don't have any armor yet, right? No. I miss the old Frozen Heart days of Ryze. His mana ratio. Actually, I guess I probably don't. He was really overpowered when you could just stack like all tank stuff and still do like a zillion damage. Like when he used to get like a lot of spell vamp or something, I think. You get like Frozen Heart, Spirit Massage, and run people over. Yeah, I'd probably just stay middle. I think they've got that handled. Maybe one top. Yeah, okay. You press MI. Push this. I think she's probably going top. That's where Nocturne is. Okay, never mind. She stayed. Should just be push her in. Yeah, you got a water dragon too, which is nice. Especially when your jungler doesn't give you blue. Wait, what was that? Is that just a misclick? Okay, I just assumed that was a misclick. So yeah, obviously, don't do that. Well, there's not much to say about that. Next time you get your ult back, though, you could probably look bottom. Fiddlesticks and Draven don't have very good escapes. Nani. Yeah, I figured. I would say if you're gonna put it here anyways, just go ahead and put it in that bush. Like that, if that's a pretty good ward spot, but you might as well. Like, you're not gaining that much extra coverage by here. Like, you're getting a little bit of visibility of this. Like, if you're worried about your top laner, or like their top laner roaming down on you, you could put it on this ramp here, and then that way it would see like this. Or if you keep getting invaded, like, maybe that's a thing. But if you're not gonna put it there, like, so you can actually see this area, then I would just put it in this bush. Because you never know, like, maybe your jungler comes over here and, like, tries to contest Scuttle, and, you know, this bush vision becomes relevant. So not a huge deal, but I just don't think you're gaining a lot by putting it not in the bush at that point. Okay. Yeah, I like the Ninja Tabby too here against Fed Nocturne. Dragon's up in 50. What kind of... Doesn't show you in the replay what kind of dragon it is. Nice dive. Watch out, they're coming up behind you, though. But, I don't know. No, abandon. Yeah. Okay, you did escape, but y'all did get him. I don't know, like, in theory, it's a pretty good... I think maybe once you see them coming up here on these wards, like, I would maybe abandon ship. We know Nocturne doesn't have his ult, because he just used it a second ago on you, but... Poppy's just so hard to kill under tower. So I probably would have abandoned ship on that. Like, it worked out, your team made it work, but I think it was probably sketch. Especially knowing that Dragon is up, like, I probably would have just Tried to coordinate with your team to go down and go for the dragon. Yeah, I probably would have just gotten priority middle and then just like try to get your team to come down, get that dragon. Especially if you knew it was infernal. Like, I couldn't tell which one it was going to be, but you would obviously know in the game.
Red team's turn.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it should be a freebie here. No, definitely don't chase bottom. Either get dragon or go get middle. It's because she's pounding your middle tower right now. And you're losing a lot of CS. She might, if she gets that tower, it's questionable. Okay. Okay, well y'all got her. But yeah, I think that was something definitely is, you know, if you're gonna leave middle lane, you push it in, and you basically, once you push it in, you've got like 20 to 30 seconds to do something. You know, you don't have a lot of time, often, where you're gonna start losing out. I think either one of those is fine. You could go back up, kill the Syndra, and then get dragon, or if you just got dragon immediately, you could do that and then rotate on the Syndra. If you run warp behind her, she's basically dead. I mean, she doesn't, shouldn't have escapes outside of her flash, so. Yeah, I like going with the more offensive pick because Nocturne is having a hard time, and he's got kind of a weird build. He's got a Vamp Scepter in there. Like, his build is pretty weak. So yeah, I think you can get away with going something like a Rod instead of working towards Hourglass. I like that. Let me back up here. I didn't notice that you TP'd over there. Who was pressuring? Okay. Yeah, that's good. This is a good move. Yeah, because your team should still be able to get the tier 2. Yeah. And you can push this up. Yeah, Fiddle was really hurt. I mean, I think you can do this wave. I don't know if I'd go up to this one. Maybe. I mean, you are pretty strong. And Fiddle was pretty injured, and he doesn't have Hourglass. He does have Stopwatch, so be aware of that, but... Okay. How much gold do you have? You should probably buy something pretty soon. Great CS. You're up like, 70 on this Syndra, so that's good. I'd probably go back and get another rod at some point. I assume you're probably going decap here. You might be going something else, but... Oh, you could be going Spellbinder. I think Spellbinder is actually really good on Ryze. Probably. There was someone else I was getting Spellbinder. Oh, I think it was Vlad. I think Spellbinder is really underrated. I'd have to look at the math on it, but like, especially on someone like Ryze that values movement speed so heavily, I think Spellbinder could be pretty legit. The year's going death cap. That's fine too. I mean, y'all are, well, you're not as far ahead as it would seem. Like watching this game, I feel like the score is like 30-2 or something, but it's actually kind of close because everyone else is, not everyone, but several people are kind of having a hard time. I guess it's mostly just Lux, but... I mean, having all that power, like, having a full death cap is obviously very, very strong, so, you know. I think that's good. That's a good offensive option, I mean. You're not going to have to be kiting that much, like, they don't have that many super tanks, you know. They have, like, Poppy. Damage right there. Yeah, Predator Vlad is a lot of fun. Hey, what's up, Haley? Thanks so much. Hope you're doing well. I might just go back and buy. You're so injured. I mean, you do have Water Dragon. Yeah, maybe, yeah, just go farm these. Power farm some stuff, maybe, and then Water Dragon. I was about to say, be careful going in that bush. Yeah, I'd just go farm. Hey, what's up, Moochies? Thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. We're just doing a coaching session here real quick for people that are tuning in. Then we're going to hop right back into ranked. We're just hooking up David here. Helping him out for his great donation. Hope the university's going well for you too, Dave. I think you said you were starting, you're going back to school or something this semester, so I hope that's doing well also. I know this is starting to get to be a tough time. A lot of students have midterms, things like that. I know my students are would want to edge about some of their classes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd get involved with this. This is so squirrely. Let me back this up. I feel like this is something you should just stay out of if Jax gets caught, just because you don't have people with you, but let me see how this happened. Okay, so they're really far out of position. You don't have vision in here. Yeah, at this point, I would probably just let him die, because Caitlyn's not going to get there in time. Like, you are really big, but especially, like, not having eyes. When you started that, we didn't know where Fiddlesticks was. Or Draven. Yeah, I think you just gotta let them die on that one. Because if they kill you here, they might get Baron. Get a man over this. How much gold did he get off that? $2,000? He got like 2,000 gold off of that. At least just with my quick glance. Jesus. Alright. Oh, you didn't realize what was going on because of the Nocturnal. That's true. It's hard to see like who's where. Yeah, I'd say in general, if you're like kind of, it's tough because if you know you have your globals, you can get over there, or semi-globals, you can get over there faster. But in general, like if you don't have good vision, you really don't want to fight in their jungle. It's like I say this all the time on stream. A big thing is, and I'm sure you've heard me say it a lot, and I'm guilty of doing it too. But when you're winning, like map pressure wise, they're gonna be grouped. Like there's a lot more likely. Much more highly likely they're going to be grouped because they have nowhere else to go. Like, if you look at the map right here, like, where are they going to be? You know, someone gets caught on this side of the jungle, where's the rest of the team? It's going to be in this small area, versus your team can be anywhere in this whole, like, region. So, they get kind of forced into grouping because they just can't be anywhere else. They have to be close to each other. Versus like the team that has all the map pressure has all these distractions. They could be in any number of places. Little kind of rough. Okay. Nice. Didn't I just feed you, Sadie? Maybe I didn't feed her. I need to Sadie some more food. Yeah, 4 dead, Baron. Cool. Get your dead cat. Selling his snacks. It's legit. Yeah, so I would just work it up middle and wait on everybody, just kind of push and chill here, and have Jax go bottom. Jax is pretty big, right? Yeah. Just have Jax go bottom. Wait on Caitlyn, you don't have Caitlyn. That's the biggest thing, I think. In most elos, is starting fights when you don't have all your people. So wait on Caitlyn, she's like running in circles up there. What? She's like literally running in circles. Red's not even up? She's like actually running in circles. Okay, well, I mean, you gotta wait on her. Jax got caught. Yeah, I guess just going up and splitting top while you wait on her is fine. Just keep splitting. They're gonna get caught and killed probably. You do have TP, but I don't think I would TP into this. Okay, good move. It was a good time to back up over there, too. Uh-oh. Alright, you got it. Oh my god, the shield. Nice, good play.
Ace.
How low is that? Yeah, you just end it. You got 20 seconds. I think you just end it here. Nice. Okay. Good move. I mean, that was really strong. I definitely see some improvement with Ryze for sure. Yeah, just kind of smaller things. I think that keeping your wards on the bottom side of the river are helpful, when, especially early on when Dragon's up. That helps your jungler and your bot lane control the Dragon area. So, yeah, that's a small adjustment I would make. And then I think the itemization was great. Like I said, Spellbinders might be on the table, but raw power, you know, nothing's really going to top the Death Cap probably for Ryze, and you were really rich too. You had really great farm. You know, going into the trying to help your the Jax who was caught in the enemy jungler, that was probably like the really big kind of macro mistake I think that I saw. That could have been devastating if stuff went a little differently. You know, if they got a kill or two more like very cleanly, then they could have gotten Baron off of that. So I think you kind of have to let Jax die there and just push. And yeah, I mean, you mentioned the Nocturnal. It was hard to tell like what was going on. If that's the case, just don't go, you know, because Caitlyn, you know, Caitlyn was really far out of position too there. Other one was you tried to go bottom thinking to like maybe catch a Draven, and you delayed the dragon take for probably like 20 or 30 seconds while Syndra was pushing middle. So I would have rotated up and picked off the Syndra, or just taken the dragon faster instead of going bottom for the kill. So you got, like, both of those weren't that bad. They didn't get anything off of the kills in the enemy jungle. Like, they got some kills, but they didn't like get towers or Baron. And then you still ended up killing the Syndra, and mid tower was up, and you got the dragon. So you really didn't get punished for that stuff in this game, but in future games that might happen. I think those are really the only two major sort of macro moments that made sense. I did like you going up top and splitting when Caitlyn was wandering around aimlessly. That was a good idea, especially because your teleport was up. I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, other than that, it was solid. I thought you played the lane really well. You know, keeping it in the middle, being aware of the Nocturne ganks, kind of taking it slow. You did a great job rotating up to help Jax with that scuttle, like level 2 or 3. That was really solid. I don't think you got from what I remember, he didn't really get like ganked or killed by like versus Nocturne Syndra. That is, you know, that's a lot of kill threat, right? If Syndra gets that stun and Nocturne ults you and then she ults you, like that's rough. But they never did that to you, so you did a really good job of sort of managing that. But yeah, overall, I think great job. So thank you very much for the donation. You're definitely making a lot of progress in terms of your Ryze play individually. Your farming's great, and then your macro play, like I said, you made a couple of those errors there, but they weren't really that severe. The one trying to help out the jungler was, that could have been really bad. But overall, I think it definitely making a lot of progress here. So that's going to be it for the coaching video. Thank you very much. Remember, if you want to watch more coaching sessions, you can look in the description. I do mostly supports, but sometimes I do end up doing other roles as well as people donate for them. Just keep in mind, you know, if you do the other roles, I'm not going to be an expert probably in specific champions in other roles because I don't play them that much. But I can still give some advice about macro, you know, timing, itemization, all that kind of stuff. So I can still have some really good things to say. And of course, if it's support, I'm going to be able to give a lot more specific feedback about, you know, certain matchups and interactions and things like that. But just email me, thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com, if you're interested in getting a coaching session. If you want to watch more, check the link in the description. Check out the rest of the content on the channel. It's a really fun, welcoming, friendly community. Try to be as informative and, you know, cordial as we can on the channel. But that's going to be it. Thanks. Have a good day, and I'll see everybody next time.